official, Carlo Ancelotti is the new coach of the Brazilian national team. So a bit of a headache that's been taken away. A lot of controversy. Is he coming? Is he going? A lot of the speculation of Jorge Jesus, of Abel Ferreira, all that's gone. Carlo Ancelotti, official, after losing El Clásico, kind of everything cleared the path for this decision to be made. Xabi Alonso also will be coaching Real Madrid, starting at the Club World Cup. So all of that has been cleared up. And what's most interesting of it all is that Carlo Ancelotti becomes the highest paid coach in international football. He'll be earning around $10, $11 million a year. He'll have a clause which, if he makes semifinals, will automatically renew him until 2030. On top of that, he'll have a 20% increase in pay. On top of that, he'll have all sorts of perks in terms of transportation, in terms of not just for him, but also for his family, transportation within Rio, transportation within Brazil, and also flying to Italy and to England, where his family resides in different places. It would also be the end of Carlo Ancelotti's relationship with his son, Davide Ancelotti, who will look to coach elsewhere, as he already signed with David Villa's representation agency, so they're looking already for places for Davide Ancelotti to be that. So a big loss for him. He'll have to look for another right-hand man when he goes to Brazil. When it also comes to Ancelotti, a consensus pick, everyone, if there was a coach that wasn't Guardiola, they had a poll a couple of years ago that said, who do you want for the Brazilian national team coach? I think it was 65% that said Pep Guardiola. Well, it's not Pep Guardiola, but you do have one of the greatest coaches of the last 30 years in Carlo Ancelotti coming to Rio, coming to Brazil more specifically, and he'll be taking over, and he'll be looking to see how throughout this year getting the best version of different players. He's had the best version of many of the players on the Brazilian national team, just as Vini Jr., just as Richarlison. Richarlison has been probably one of the players that has been most benefited within the Brazil setting over the last few years. Why? Well, Spurs fans might not agree, but if you look back at his days at Everton, he was one of the big goal scorers during that time when Ancelotti was coaching. So could he get that version again? Well, we don't know. But most likely, knowing Ancelotti, you could. You might. Hopefully you will. So with all that in mind, Brazil have a long road ahead. Now, I'm not saying that just because Ancelotti is a new coach that Brazil are now contenders. No, we have to see how this process ends up working out, because it is a long process, may I add, that Ancelotti will have to endure, but he'll have some time. He'll have some work. He'll have some time to be looking at players and analyzing what needs to be done to maximize a national team that is right now under tremendous duress.